Anyway, I'm back. My fault, y'all. My fault. Come back on in. I had to do some shit real quick. It's a shirt. I'm always making money, y'all. I'm always making moves. I'm always trying to sell these shirts and get my online business popping, because my online business deserves to be popping. So that's what I was just doing right then. I had to run down on a couple young niggas and let them see the shirts and, you know what I'm saying, move on like that, G. But sorry about that, y'all. Come on back in. We got up to 20 real fast. We could get right back up to 20 just as fast as we just did. We could do it again, guys. Let's go. We got it. We got this. Because there's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on with these dudes. It's a lot going on. And young Pharaoh, we want to thank young Pharaoh. We want to let young Pharaoh know that we appreciate him, that we appreciate everything that he's doing, even if he doesn't want to. I'm glad that he feels the sense that he still got to, even though he feel that he don't want to, that he still got the sense that he feel that he should. You know what I'm saying? He got that will within him to continue to even say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a lot of people who love young Pharaoh, and it's a lot of people who hate young Pharaoh, but I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. All I know of young Pharaoh is what I know of him personally. And when I talked to the brother more than one occasion, like, he was a peaceful brother. He was up front with me, and I ain't never heard none of him say shit that he didn't say to me, he said to me differently later. But I'm just going in right now, G, because this is crazy, my nigga. Like, yo, you out here really still fucking people over, and the shit is, I think that the net is closing on him, like the net closing on that nigga, and he ain't gonna admit that shit. It's checkmate. And it's like, the reason why I put Filthy Frank in the fucking description of this video and this live stream is because Filthy Frank belongs in the description of this fucking live stream. Filthy Frank is the type of person that hates a nigga like me, because I ain't gonna forget that everything that Polight does, you're tied to that shit. Polight did not bring out Sarnetta. Polight did not promote Sarnetta TV and TV7. Polight did not create Black News. Polight did not do none of that shit. He was pushed on that fucking show. He was pushed on that fucking shit. So if Polight was pushed on that fucking show, Frankie, you not getting away with anything that he does. Anything that Polight does, you're just as much culpable and involved in that shit as the next man, as far as I'm concerned. That's why your name is in there. This whole video this live stream ain't really about you, you know what I'm saying? But it's about you in the sense of, ain't nobody forgetting, no one's forgetting the shit that you did, and no one's forgetting that you are the one who introduced Polight to us. Now, we heard today, we seen on the video, if y'all seen it already on Young Pharaoh's page, we seen the shit today where the brother is even more people coming out. Now, this is what I want to say about what he said about the Michael Hoke and all of that stuff. Long time ago, around February, there was a petition out about Polight being a scam artist and all this shit. If y'all remember, it was, I think Greens and Things was the one who put it in the Facebook group. But anyway, it's a long time ago, it was a joint going around, and it was saying, yo, this guy is a fraud, this guy is a this. And it was a brother, and it was a person from out of Canada, if I'm not mistaken. And the person from Canada was like, he gave the name, he put his name as Michael Hoke. Somebody, if it wasn't the same guy Pharaoh talked to, whoever the fuck it was, they put up there that his name was Michael Hoke. Okay? Now, all of that is confusing, because I know Polight's middle name is Irwin, because it's the same name as his uncle father. So that nigga's middle name, or his name, or first name is, or middle or first name is Irwin. But that's not the whole point of the video. The point of the video is this. This information was out a long time ago. This information came out about him scamming people a long time ago. And now for the longest time, yo, this brother has been deflecting and deflecting and deflecting, and it's actually been the main reason of why he's being brought down. Like, when the shit happened where the PayPal shit and all the scamming and all the shit. Remember, guys, when that shit first broke, what's the first deflection that came out after all of that broke? Police brutality. Now, we all know that subscribe to my page. You all know who come to my page and fuck with me. Y'all all know that we haven't heard one fucking thing about no police brutality campaign since he mentioned it way back when. Because the only thing that we seen after that police brutality campaign was, I'm about to buy a new car, this type bullshit, I'm getting a new car, all this horse shit. I'm about to get a check, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. So we never heard anything about the police brutality case. He hasn't even came out and gave a public announcement that he's dropping the charges or whatever the fuck. Nothing. You heard nothing. You heard absolutely nothing about what the fuck is going on. Secondly, this individual was touted as the young phenom. And the reason why I got so heavy into this fight was because of that young phenom shit. Like, I was like, yo, this motherfucker right here, this fucking dude is not younger than me. I was like, I don't care if Polight is only 1 year older than me, which it turns out that he is a year older than me because I just turned 39. So the fact of the matter is, I was born in 1978, nigga. You was born in 1977, so I was correct all this time. I said, yo, I don't care if it's a year, 5 months, whatever. That nigga ain't younger than me. So why the fuck is Polight? And I'm not old. I don't feel that 40 is old, but it's old enough it's too old to be calling yourself a motherfucking young phenom. Now, I know that much. Okay? I know that much. You way too fucking old to be calling yourself a fucking young phenom. Anyway, let's continue. That's where we get to Sinetta. Sinetta is the only one that I ever heard call Polight a young phenom. I have never heard anyone refer to Polight as young phenom or whatever until Sinetta said it. Even to this day, where are we, guys? We're past halfway through this fucking year. Okay? We're over halfway through 2017, and this motherfucker is still the only person I've ever heard call Polight young anything. Young anything. So Sinetta is just as much involved. If this person if somebody's owed $5,000, I think they need to go to Sinetta. And I think that's going to be my next video. It's going to be directly to you, Sinetta. I think all Polight's victims need to first start with Sinetta. You need to first, because we know his name is Frank Gary. So we need to start with Sinetta and start going over to his, they need to start calling him, going over to his page and asking, yo, what the fuck is going on with this person that you pushed and that you're continuing to push? Now, let's not get it twisted, nigga. Like, Sinetta was pushing Polight back in the day, and then he found some shit out, and then he don't fuck with Polight no more. We all know that Polight's name was on the flyer. We all know that you had Polight on a fucking live stream with Tazariak and all them niggas. And Tazariak, yo, keeping it 100% real, my G. Like, yo, you gonna have to fall back from them niggas or y'all gonna start being involved with them too. Because why the fuck is you calling yourself out here doing the work for black people? All this shit that the Hebrew Israelites tout and say that you doing the work for the people, you doing the work for the people, you doing all this shit, and then you running around with a known fucking scam artist. Like, it's not even a joke no more now. That's why the shame bell ain't even out. It's not even a fucking joke anymore, yo. Like, this guy is really harming people, and he's a fucking scam artist. And you motherfuckers is running around doing debates with this nigga? You motherfuckers is running around planning bullshit with this nigga. You're just going to taint yourself and your cause. Whatever the Hebrew Israelites' cause is, and I'm not talking about all Hebrew Israelites because I'm aware that you guys have different factions. But you know who I'm talking about, General Yohana, ISUPK. Okay, ISUPK is about to really fucking taint themselves if they continue on this path of even talking with Polight. If you doing the work for the people, ISUPK, I should see raw videos as well coming from that ISUPK camp. And I should hear ISUPK talking about how we're not fucking with this dude on no type of levels because that's not how we roll and that's not what we are about. That's not what our program is about. Our program is not about the fucking over of black people. It's about the upliftment of black people. So that needs to be said and it needs to be addressed finally once and for all. Okay, that whole ISUPK shit and this whole debate shit and this whole reunion shit. Now, keeping it real, Polight, if you driving an i8 Beamer, nigga, why you can't just get that nigga his bread back? Like, this is the proof. This is the what I say, guys, the proof in the pudding. This is the proof in the pudding that this nigga's full of shit. Because there's no way in hell that even if I got a scam going on and I'm making as much money as I portray to make, nigga, I'm not going to let some bullshit $4,000-$5,000 fuck up my business. I'm not going to let $4,000 and $5,000 fuck up my whole business reputation as a businessman. I'll do whatever to fucking squash that shit. Just like the average businessman do, even in instances and cases where they probably shouldn't. They'll do shit like Michael Jackson used to do just to silence motherfuckers because he ain't feel like dealing with the shit. So, like, dog, like, no one's probably, like, that shit is over now, dog. Like, I know officially now, I knew officially before that you was broke, and that you live in Westwood, and all that bullshit, and niggas from Cali that I know, which is Kev Gills, already said, nigga, Westwood ain't Hollywood. And that's not what you said, dog. You didn't come out and tell the people, yo, I'm out here in Westwood, California. You specifically said you live in Beverly Hills, California, nigga. Basically, you live amongst all the fucking rich Europeans who fuck people over in the world and live out in a nice neighborhood because they all living off scam money. I don't give a fuck if it's government scam money. I don't give a fuck if it's entertainment scam money. I don't give a fuck what it is. They all living off, because I don't know no white people that live off legitimate bread that they make. That they started a business, found a business, provide a service, and that's it. And there ain't no scam involved. There ain't too many of that shit floating around here, my G. So you could kill that noise. You could kill the fuck out of that noise. But keeping on point and staying on point, dog. Yeah, all this time, yo, we've been running around with this dude and listening to all this shit, listening to his excuses for Tranny-gate. Trying to put Tranny-gate on somebody else when it's clear in the video that you in the car and the punk is right outside your fucking joint dancing. So I don't know how the fuck you gonna clear that shit up, because the punk is dancing right out there, and Solar Flare did an interview with the fucking dude, with it, whatever. I don't want to call it no dude if you don't think you're a dude, or I'm definitely not calling you a woman because you ain't no woman. So I don't care how you feel inside, you're still a man. Your body, you have an elongated clitoris and testes, nigga, you a man. But at the same time, G, like, yo, like, when is this saga going to finally be over with, dog? You got niggas all the way in Canada now that we heard Lolita, and we know that Sister Lolita stays in Canada. And I'm wondering if this brother is connected to her, because she said that there's different groups of people out there that he owes money to. She said that there's Lolita in the video that I put up on my page that I watched this sister do, and she was fucking slaughtering this nigga as well as she should have been. And she was saying how it's different groups of people, different families and shit that this nigga's been scamming. So it's not even like you doing this shit to a person. Like, you doing this shit in New York. You doing this shit in Jersey. Yo, did y'all see the shit that Pharaoh pulled up on the nigga website? This nigga talking about something he gonna get people off of child support. Listen, man. Oh my fucking God, yo. Listen. Yes, please get them likes up for me, people, when y'all come in. Listen, people. If somebody had the location to the Fountain of Youth, don't you think that the Fountain of Youth would be swarming with people? If I'm running around saying, yo, I got the cure to fucking cancer and AIDS in one pill, Don't you think that my shit would be, nigga, I would be world renowned. I would be on CNN. I would be everywhere. You wouldn't be able to find, you wouldn't be able to look anywhere and not see my face. You would not be able to go and or look anywhere and not see my fucking face. So you mean to tell me all these men, black, white, Hispanic, or whatever you want to call that shit, because Hispanic ain't no race. I hate when people say that. But anyway, Spanish motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers out here in this world, in this country, fuck the world, in this country, that are brutalized by the child support system every day, or taken advantage by the child support system every day, that are fucked over by the child support system every day. Do you mean to tell me that you got some person out here with the key to success, but nobody fucking, this is not a mass thing? Yo, if this shit, this is why I tell y'all about scam artists. If this shit was true, it would be video footage of this shit, because you can take cameras into courtrooms. So the mere fact that I could take a camera into a courtroom shows and proves that there's no reason whatsoever that there should not be video footage and or evidence of the success stories. If I tell you that I'm selling you a status correction, I should be able to sit you down or no, send you video of me demonstrating this status correction in court. Okay? So if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to fucking be able to do, if I'm going to sell this on my website, like, come on, dog. And then with the kicker, what made me get up and get ready to do this fucking live stream, Salima. You want to know what made me get ready to do this live stream, Tasha, Salima, all y'all, D Prince? Y'all want to know what made me get up to do this motherfucking live stream? Is that book. When that nigga showed this nigga's book and how he straight took that man cover and photoshopped his fucking face on top of a book, on top of an already made cover. Yo, Polight, oh my fucking gosh, yo. This nigga is hilarious, G. This nigga is unfucking believable, yo. This nigga is unfucking real. And at the root of all of his unrealness, at the root of all of his fraudulence, at the root of all of his fucking people over and lying through his motherfucking teeth, who is at the root of all of this, guys? You know it. Filthy Frank himself. Because even now, there's more people coming out saying that they've been scammed. It's more people coming out that's putting out the evidence of this motherfucker scamming them. This nigga Polight was supposed to fix this nigga shit 2 years ago, dog. Dog, it's 2017. 2017, my nigga. 2 fucking whole years ago, G. My little kid, my daughter's niggas in different clothes sizes and shoe sizes and motherfucker, this shit was a long time, and you still haven't given that man his money. And what makes that man so mad, what would make me mad just the same? How the fuck is you owing me bread, but I see you on fucking YouTube television and Instagram with a fucking i8 BMW? I see you running around pretending like you're with celebrities. If you with all these celebrities, if you got all these cars and you got all of this, get that nigga his bullshit ass $4 grand. If you gave that nigga his $4 grand, there could be nothing he could say, because you could show and prove that you gave him the $4 grand. So then you could use it as, yo, hey, it didn't work out, a business transaction that didn't work out, but I fully refunded this individual. Yeah, fucking right, nigga. You sent that nigga that grand, and that's all you was going to send him. I guarantee you, you haven't sent him anything else since. This is what we deal with, yo, when we dealing with this so-called conscious community. This is the shit we deal with, y'all. And then, don't worry about it, because as long as I stay on this fucking chat, yo, as long as I stay on this fucking chat, yo, you gonna see it's gonna be motherfuckers coming in here, running their mouth, talking shit. Hey, why you always talking about this? Why am I always talking about it? Because it's relevant, you fucking idiot. I'm always talking about it because this shit is still happening. I'm always talking about it because until this motherfucker is literally, like I said the other day, until I don't see your face on YouTube TV no more, I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to stop blocking them when they come in. I'm going to just let y'all eat them up in the chat. I'm going to stop blocking them. I'm going to stop blocking them. I'm going to just let y'all eat these niggas up and blocking them. But, yo, this one right here was a little pre-joint, man, that I'm doing, yo, because I'm going to do a longer live stream this evening. But it's only 8 something, and I got to go in here and finish my dinner for my children or whatever. And another thing, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, keeping it real is the easiest thing to do, man, when you a real fucking person. Lying and scamming and deflecting and all that shit, all of that is a sign of a fucking fraud. Anytime you dealing with a person that's legit, they don't have no problem whatsoever providing evidence of their legitness. They don't have no problem whatsoever of showing you and proving to you, yo, this is what I'm doing. I told you guys before, I had no motherfucking problem shooting up videos about success stories from when people shop with me and bought shirts for me. And I said I'm going to continue to do it every time that I feel it's necessary, just to let people know that, yo, black people are real. Black people are out here trying to do stuff in the fucking community without fucking nobody over and without lying and playing you out of your fucking bread. And that shit is a fucking shame, G, that this fucking guy has been running around all this time being called a young phenom by nobody but Sonetta. Don't forget that. I don't care if y'all forget everything I said. Do not forget that the only person to date that you have ever heard call and or refer to Polight as young is Sonetta. Ain't nobody else calling that nigga young, because nigga, you a grown ass man. You a middle-aged man. When you get to your 40s, nigga, you a middle-aged man. You ain't no baby, you ain't no kid no more. You ain't 26, nigga. You ain't no kid. The fuck out of here, nigga. You was a grown ass man, nigga. And I must keep saying that shit before I go. I'm gonna keep on saying it. How the fuck a grown man who claims to have 4 wives only got 1 kid? Get the fuck out of here, man. What type of... There's niggas out here right now who got 1 girlfriend and 7 kids. This nigga got 4 wives and your weak nut ass can only do 1 child. Thank God. Thank God for that. If we gonna thank God for anything, we gonna thank God that Polight is not virile. This shit is sad, G. This shit is fucking crazy. This shit is fucking crazy, man. This nigga is photoshopping people's book covers, y'all. This nigga is literally photoshopping people's book covers, yo. This nigga is driving around in BMWs with gold sneakers whilst owing motherfuckers tens and thousands of dollars. If you balling like that, pay these motherfuckers they bread. Pay them they fucking bread. Get them out they way. Out your way. Get them out your fucking life. Why would you not pay these people and keep them out your life? The only reason you cannot pay these people is because you cannot afford to pay these people, and you know you can't afford to pay these people. The fuck? Nobody, yo, this nigga's a fucking clown, G. Yeah, he got a weak seed, Salima. You best, like I said, you best believe if I got 4 wives, nigga, I'ma have at least 10 to 12 kids. I'm sorry. That's just me. He never shows the house. Yo, Derek, how many times have I been saying that shit? He never shows that fucking house. He never shows the big pool in the backyard and yo, you full of shit, nigga. Ain't nobody stupid, G. Like, show us your house, dog. Show us the pool. You ain't got to show us the house. You can show us the inside of the house. We don't know which house it is from a can of fucking paint. We don't fucking know. How the fuck would we know? But you could show us something other than that goddamn 1 room. Yeah, even because them houses ain't Tommy Sotomayor's, but he still showed where he was living, even though they ain't his houses, because they damn sure weren't his houses. Cause that nigga, like, I could tell, man, like, when black people live somewhere, dog, you can fucking tell they fucking live somewhere. They live that place. So you gonna see shit in the yard. You gonna see different shit, different things everywhere, different places, different things in different spots to signify that somebody's living here and they have ownership of this shit. Like, you ain't seen none of that shit with that nigga because ain't none of that shit true. The fuck out of here. Who the fuck is Polight, yo? It's a fucking lying ass, bullshit ass, fucking weird ass, skinny, walking dirty dread looking motherfucker, yo. That's what he is, yo. And Sarnetta, you just as much as culpable, and I ain't never leaving your fucking name out of the conversation because you think you're old ass slick and you think you're gonna fucking fall back, and it's too late because you had your opportunity to fall back and you didn't. You had your opportunity to fall back and you didn't fall back. You chose to continue on with Polight because you expected everybody to be fucking dumb and to just be like, okay, it's over. Won't y'all stop hating on them? You stupid out your mind, nigga. Of course I hate demons. I fucking hate devils. I hate demons. You goddamn right. I hate demons. And I hate demons that come in the fucking appearance of me. That's what I hate the most. A demon that comes in the appearance of me and then walks around and touts and acts like you're fucking something different, G. I'm not playing with these niggas no more, man. This nigga running around photoshopping motherfuckers' book covers whilst owing a nigga $4 or $5 grand for 2 and 3 years. How the fuck you still owe this nigga money and you done, what happened when you asked for all that bread after the police hemmed you up outside the check cashing place? Where millionaires gather. He the only millionaire at a check cashing place. The fuck out of here, yo. Oh, new whopping ass nigga. Nigga mad at the other dude because he told that Dr. York was in there making kids perform sex orgies and shit, nigga. Like, yo, why wouldn't he tell niggas that shit? Yo, Dr. York shouldn't have been in there having niggas perform sex orgies. Why you not addressing that? Why you talking about the nigga telling on him? What the fuck is you doing, G? Like, that shit don't make no sense. You talking about this nigga, so the good he's doing for the community, fuck the good he doing for the community when he trying to make a little boy pull his dick out in front of another little boy in front of a grown lady and in front, like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. What kind of dumb shit is that? That's like them same niggas who come to my page talking about the work Sarnetta done. Nigga, Sarnetta ain't done a motherfucking thing in Harlem except steal people's intellectual property and sell it. Now you name something other than that he did and I'll shut the fuck up. Name me one building that Sarnetta got where he gives out water and fruit to the kids on Saturdays in the morning and book reading contests, and you can read a book and if you read certain book and you do the best book report on one of Dr. Ben's books, you get $100 and a something and a bike or something like that. Nothing, nigga. Show me where Sarnetta was doing that shit. But he made sure he had that camera in the Gator store with him, though. When he was in the Gator store, he had that fucking camera with him. You niggas, yo, these niggas is fucking insane, G. These niggas is insane, G. These niggas are fucking insane, G. Oh my gosh, yo, I gotta get ready to go in a second, yo. I gotta go make dinner for my daughters and my sons. But, yo, this shit is fucking beyond me, yo. This shit is beyond me. I don't get it. I don't get how you can have the world in your hands, man. Yes, they're gentrifying. Yo, where I live, they're doing the same thing. They're gentrifying. They just built another 4. They just finished 3 new houses right up the street from where I'm living. And these niggas around here just walking around without a care in the world until I told them, I was like, yo, wait till a tropical smoothie pop up on the street corner and then a Starbucks on the other corner. Then you gonna know it's time for you to get your fucking ass out of here. These motherfuckers is gentrifying all the city areas. They trying to come compact and live city life for this Holocaust that's about to come. That's all. Like, that's all that shit is, dog. These niggas is so fucking lost. And while all of this shit is happening, in the middle of all of this shit happening, what do we have? we have the #1 platform other than Pharaoh's. I'm talking about as far as subscriptions. The only Young Pharaoh and that nigga Seti is the only two people who have larger platforms than Sonetta. That's black and that talk black conscious things. That's it. And if I'm wrong, somebody point it out to me. They're the only two who have, because Kev Gills is doing his thing, but Kev Gills' platform is not nearly as big as Young Pharaoh's and Seti's. So Kev Gills' platform ain't even big as Sonetta's. And he does more significant and worthwhile shit than Sonetta can ever dream of doing. The fuck out of here, dog. Like, Sonetta's a fucking scumbag, yo. And all we have left is them, because everybody else who got a platform, who's black, who talk that conscious shit, is full of shit. No Delez TV, full of shit. Black News, full of shit. I Am Brother Polight, full of shit. All of them. All of them full of shit, yo. All of them are full of fucking horse fucking shit. As we say here on Shame TV, 2 scoops of fucking steamy ape shit is what they are, yo. That's what Sonetta provides. That's what Polight provides. One got a scoop of shit, and the other one got a scoop of ape shit. And then they just throwing ape shit at you. Because that's all you getting from these niggas. You ain't getting nothing worthwhile, and you never will. And know anybody that fucking comes here and defends them, I wish you was in my face defending them, because I would fucking eat your food, bitch. Running around scamming black people at a time like this, yo. Then, like I said, now, it's gotten so bad, it's gotten to the point where Brother Phil from the Advice Show and Cynthia G is now picking this nigga shit up. And I didn't mean to leave Brother Phil out, because he talks black conscious shit as well. So I ain't gonna leave that brother out as well. He does his best to do what he can to be as fair and legitimate to the cause as he can, and it's working, because he is, and he don't cut the culprits no slack. And that's what happens here, yo. I don't cut the motherfuckers who start shit no slack. The fuck out of here. Old tranny gay ass nigga. This nigga get caught with a transvestite, and now all of a sudden he with a white girl, and this, that, and the third, and then how you talking about your oppressor? You got a book with you up there with the oppressor, calling Europeans the fucking oppressor, and then you gonna turn around and put the fucking the oppressor's portal to Earth, because that white girl, she is the portal for him to be on the Earth. So you gonna take the oppressor's portal on Earth and put her in African garb? And talk about why this bitch who creates the most demonic entity that the Earth has ever seen, why the fuck why can't she wear what the Queen Mothers wear? Oh my goodness, yo. I like it though, because you know what it is? He's a cornered rat. He's a cornered rat, and now he's just lashing out. You know what I'm saying? He's just lashing out. Oh, young phenom ass nigga. Oh, old young phenom ass nigga. You a old young phenom ass nigga. Oh my God, nigga. Yeah, you young like I'm young. Compared to my aunts, nigga, I'm young. Yeah, my aunts are 60-something. Yeah, I'm young. The fuck out of here, nigga. Yo, young phenom. This nigga said he the young phenom, and then young Pharaoh come around, and then young Pharaoh gotta respect his elders. How the fuck you, in a year and a half, you go from being a young phenom to an elder? This nigga went from a young phenom to a motherfucking elder in the course of 10 months. Oh man, it's time for me to go, yo. Let me go make my daughter some food, my son, my kids some food, and I promise, yo, I will be right back at y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll be right back, yo.